Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. Spring has sprung in the garden. The red buds are blooming and the dogwoods are almost there. It's that time of morning where everybody's going to work and our road out in front has really gotten busy. Daffodils are still blooming, but we had a terrible storm that came through here the other day. It took out 2 trees. One did a lot of damage to the fence, and the other one is just massive, but it just landed in the woods. Been working a lot, and here's some of the footage from earlier this month. Busy time of year. This was a clump of bulbs that I planted last fall, and we didn't use them all, probably about half during the winter, but I transplanted them here. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but if it's not a big loss. So I'm going to get these onions in the ground today with my multi-dibbler. Should go pretty fast. I'm going to space them on 8-inch centers this year. I've been putting them on 4-inch centers, but I'm going to put them on 8-inch centers. Last year I planted lettuce between them on the 4-inch centers, and it really helped cut down on the weeds. I know that we're not going to be able to use that much lettuce. I'm going to put some carrots in between, things like that. Here's the onions. They come like this. This is a variety called Candy. This is a day neutral onion. What that means is it's going to bulb in almost all parts of the country. It's important if you want onion bulbs, big onions to put like on hamburgers, you need to get the right onion. And for this, my southern garden is the correct onion. For more details about what you should buy, go to Brown's Omaha. I'll put a link in the description. It's a great day to work. No construction going on across the street for some reason. To plant these, I'll just take the rubber band off, put 1 onion in each hole that's about 1 inch deep, and then press it sideways with my fingers. 4-inch centers here, 8-inch centers. And there's usually about 50 to 70 onions in a group. And I can almost reach over to the other side. So I'll skip a row and put it in here. I have never had luck with planting onion seeds. I've tried several times and just never had any luck at it. So these onions really produce. I'll try to look through my camera roll and see if I can't find some of past year's harvest. So I've got them all in, and it turned out I had 168 onions in that 2 bunches. I've got my shade cloth over here blowing in the wind, drying out, ready to fold it up. And we started working a little bit. We, as in my wife, getting these weeds cleared out. This one wasn't nearly as weedy as this one. So that's it for March 3rd. Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. This is red clover, and I've used it as a green manure crop over the winter. And it's time to get this turned under. Green manure will help structure the soil, it helps add nutrients, and it needs to decompose for 4 to 6 weeks before you plant anything in here. So this is the week to do it. I simply take my fork and then flip each end right over top side down. Well, that was pretty easy digging, and I actually only saw 3 of the Georgia crazy worms, jumping worms. That's not to say they're not there, but I only saw 3, which really encourages me. To further help decompose this quickly, I'm going to put some clear plastic over it. It was 80 degrees here yesterday, 74 is the high today, 75 tomorrow, and another 80-degree day on Sunday. That will really help either drive those worms down or cook them. Hopefully cook them. So I just took the plastic off of this that's been on there all year. Something has definitely been working underground here all winter. I don't know what it is. It's probably the same thing that's digging holes throughout the yard. Maybe I'll find it. But here's the test. This was really fresh manure when it went in here. It's looking really decomposed right now. But I want to see, first of all, if there's any Georgia crazy jumping worms in here. Second of all, if I can get this critter. What? You did? You what? You need what? I need that. Okay. Where are you going to put it? Right here. All right, put that right there. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, get another one. Yeah, get another one. Where are you going to put that one? Whoa, be careful. Perfect. Okay, go like that. That's right. All the way over. Ah, I gotcha. So this chickweed does kind of roll right out of here, leaving the strawberries right there. And they are wanting to grow, so I need to get it out of here as soon as I can. So I've pulled back the plastic here, and this is what this bed looks like today. It's rotting pretty well. I can't tell if that's a red wriggler I put in here. It doesn't look like a crazy worm. It's not going nuts. I put a lot of them from my grow box in here last fall. That's what this bed that had the green manure crop looks like today. And this is what the soil and the black plastic looks like. So some of these shavings have not yet deteriorated or composted. Neither is that ball there. But it's going to be a couple of, actually it's going to be about a month. Our last frost date here is April 15th. I still need to work on this. My grandson's helping me with that, and he's got baseball and I've got track. But with spring break coming up, I'm hoping we can get this bed built. That'll be in the next video. Here's what the winter tunnel looks like today. A lot of this is gone to seed. Still have some nice lettuce, and we plan on having a salad today. Went to the ball game last night. This is just starting to go to seed. I've got carrots in here. I'm not sure if they're worth saving or not. I might just feed them out to the horses. And this is what the onion patch looks like today. My fellow YouTuber Chris down in St. Mary's said his squirrels dug up all of his onions. Well, the cats got into mine. Got several, but I was able to rescue them, and that's why I have this fence on here today. I'm a little disappointed in the strawberries. I got most of the weeds out of here, but I'm not seeing a lot of plants. Oh, I was hoping we'd have a better strawberry crop than we are going to have. But it's still early, and they could come back quickly. It's still too early to clean out the pond, I think. The parrot feather really grew over the winter. And you see all the flowers from my the bush that's right above it. I have started feeding the fish. The pond guys fall and spring feed. They have been a little bit more active, but with that 23-degree night on Saturday night, they've kind of gone back into a semi-dormant stage. The autumn sedum is starting to grow. Got some wild carrots this year. I've never had wild carrots in here before. Those have a nice white bloom like a yarrow, but they stick to your clothing. I might let those go. My rose has certainly started to come out. No damage on it from the other night. I don't see any sign of the spinach or radishes or lettuce that I planted the other day coming up yet. So I do want to continue planting this bed out. And today I'm going to put in red fire lettuce. This is the one that's slow to bolt. I'm going to put it between these two rows right here. I've just got a simple board here with a 1-inch deep, 3/4 inch wide piece of wood on the bottom, and I just run it in here. And these seeds don't need to be deep, about 1/4 inch. I can use this side to flatten it out. I don't like that right there because it got hung up in a weed here. So I'll clear that out. Trying to make it a little flatter. Just a small depression. Go ahead and put my label in here. And I can almost reach over to the other side and sprinkle a few plants in here. And in about a month and a half, we'll be eating lettuce out of here. I'm going to put the protection back on here because the cats will still dig in this. Well, that's where I'm going to leave you today. The perennials are coming up. The daffodils are fading. The spring is on the way. We're going to have another cold snap before it's over. So from Loganville, Georgia, thanks for watching.